how confident are you that you could take care of your family if, God forbid, you lost your job or your business, you could take care of your family for the next 1 year without having to worry about money? So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our second video on how to build unstoppable confidence. Today, I'm going to share with you a game plan on how you can effectively start understanding what makes you confident. So, the way I do it when I'm working with people on a one-to-one basis, I first discover what the truth is, which we did in the last video. The next step is to put together a kind of outcome plan. I'm not going to call it a goal-setting plan because most goal-setting plans are about things you want to accomplish. But very few people do like outcome or goal-setting plans for confidence. And I think they're far more powerful and achievable compared to traditional goal-setting programs. So this is what the plan is. The plan is I'm going to ask you a series of questions. If you answer those questions in your head and you get an answer, yes, I do, that means you should continue with this video further. If you don't, then you can just stop the video and don't worry about it. So the first question is, would I like to be more confident? The answer is yes or no. If I was more confident, would it have a dramatic impact on my life? If the answer is yes or no, just imagine the answer in your head. Thirdly, am I willing to be honest about what is it that will make me confident, and am I willing to take action now? If the answer is yes, carry on watching this video because I'm going to give you some shortcuts, I'm going to give you some hacks, I'm going to give you some tools that can help you on that preparation to get started. Don't forget, this is a 4-part video series. You've done one, you've got a second one now, there's 2 more coming up very soon. So what do we do? So I've got a confidence checklist. So what I will do is I will ask you a series of questions about different areas of your life, and all I want you to do is grade them from a rate of 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. So let's start with your health. On a scale of 1 to 10, how healthy are you feeling right now? Don't forget, 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about your body? Meaning that, would you be confident enough to, walk without having people worried about people looking at your body and what they're going to say? On a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, could you run 100 meters on a sprint and not be out of breath? So if you look at these areas right now, I'm trying to define where you stand when it comes to health. So if you answered, for example, that your health on a scale of 1 to 10 is low and that you're not very comfortable with your body, that means your confidence meter will go down. So we looked at health. Let's look at money. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about you being able to double or triple your income over the next few years? Confidence-wise, not skill-wise. And if you're confident that you can do that, give yourself a 10. If you're not confident, give yourself a 1. There's no numbers in between. Let's just stick to 10 or 1. No numbers in between. Number 2, when it comes to wealth, how confident are you that you could take care of your family if, God forbid, you lost your job or your business, you could take care of your family for the next 1 year without having to worry about money? Either 10 being yes or 1 being no. No in between. Don't use the 5 or 6 that people do to feel comfortable. Let's look at something else. In terms of mindset, if someone came up to you today and said to you that I have an opportunity where you can make up to $10 million, or you can make 1 crore, or you can make 10 million pounds right now, and they would say, I want you to be my partner and I want you to come on this journey with me, how confident would you feel that you're able to do that? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 being the low. And I want you to just think positive. That's all bullshit. We don't believe in positive thinking. Positive thinking is disillusion. I'm looking at real thinking right now. So why do I ask you these questions? Because you can look at these kind of questions and it will decide where you stand. So the question I want to know now is, what do I need to do to feel confident? So let's reverse it now. Let's take an example of your body. If you were to set a target that if I was to lose 5 kilos in weight, that would make me feel better, more confident. So look at your health as a whole and see what part of your health or your body or your physical being do you need to improve in order to make you feel more confident. It could be as simple as you going out and buying some new clothing or finding someone to help you dress better. It could be as simple as that. It could be a new hairstyle even. Believe it or not, a lot of people change their hairstyle, they literally change their life because it makes them feel better. When it comes to money, for example, look at yourself right now. If you look at your life right now, what kind of income would you like to earn that will make you feel confident? And look at the mindset that matches the income. So what I do is, when I first started, I used to play a game with I made some virtual money. I got $1 million of virtual money, and I used to buy property, stocks, using that money. I used to imagine in my head that I had that $1 million, and what would I do with it? My first year, I lost everything. In my second year, I started gaining money. I started building my confidence. So the way you got to do is, you got to map out your confidence plan. You got to map out your confidence plan. Your confidence plan is what you need to change in order for you to become confident. So list it down. What is it that you need to change about yourself? And what we're going to do, we're going to put a deadline to it. Which means, if you say that I need to be able to communicate more effectively, let's put a deadline to that. We're not going to say how we're going to do that yet. We'll do that in the next video. What we're going to do right now is define what are the outcomes, your confidence thermometer. Which part of your life do you need to improve, to change, for you to feel unstoppable? For most people, it's money. Money helps them become confident, but they don't realize it's not the money, it's the mindset of money. So how would I fix that? I'll tell you in the next video. Don't worry about that right now. What we're doing now is defining your parameters for confidence. So in a nutshell, what I'm asking you is this, is that how will you know that you have reached destination confidence? So I'm going on a journey to get confidence. How will you know you have reached there? What are the parameters? So imagine you're standing in front of a mirror. You're looking at yourself and you're saying to yourself that now I am confident because, fill in the blank. Fill in the blanks. You're standing in front of a mirror and you're saying to yourself, now I am confident because, and I want all of the things that you say that should be based upon your character. So define it. I am confident because I feel strong about myself. I am confident because I know I have the ability to make money. I am confident because I look in the mirror and I feel good about myself. I am confident because I can take care of my family. I am confident because I have this ability to handle difficult times. I am confident because I make great decisions. What is your parameters for that? So once you've got your parameters, we can then decide to put an action plan in place. The key is parameters. See, a lot of people don't even have a gauge for confidence. They have no idea. So I say, how do you know you're confident? And they say, I don't know. But I'm saying the most successful people I've met have clarity of confidence. They have focus. They know what they want. See, knowing what is the situation right now, this is where I am, and this is what I want to be. The gap between the two is where you got to work on. And the question is, what do you want? In fact, over all the years I've been working, I've only asked people one quick question. What do you want out of your life? So I'm asking you now, what do you want out of your character? What is it that you want to become as a person? And are you moving in that direction? So the key thing is, let's look at the fears, what's the truth, and let's look at our parameters. Now, there's no set game plan to make a right parameter. It's your parameter. I don't know what it is. You can decide what makes you confident. It's your blueprint, not mine. So sit there right now, and for the next 5 minutes only, write down all the things that you know that you need to have to make you confident. And in the next video, we're going to help you put a game plan together. I want you to subscribe to this by pressing the button below. Subscribe to my videos. In the next video, I'm going to help you, take you through some great action plans for you to get to your unstoppable confidence. I'm sure you're loving these videos. I look forward to talking to you very, very soon. Stay confident.